Good morning, I'm Neva Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Tuesday, 14th of November. In this update, David Cameron is back. King Charles is approved, giving the former PM a seat in Britain's House of Lords, allowing him to return to government as Foreign Minister, despite no longer being an MP. It's part of a major cabinet reshuffle by current Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, sparked by growing calls for the removal of Home Secretary Suella Braverman. Sky's John Craig says Cameron's appointment has come out of the blue.
The sacking of Suella Braverman had been widely predicted and widely called for by plenty of Tory MPs. We thought perhaps an ally like Kemi Badenoch, Michael Gove or somebody like that would get the job.
The former British Prime Minister quit the top job in 2016 after the outcome of his Brexit referendum. And one of the key concerns for the new British Foreign Minister will be the conflict in the Middle East. Israeli forces have reached the gates of Gaza City's main hospital, the primary target in their battle to seize control of the northern half of the Gaza Strip. The Hamas-controlled Gaza Health Ministry says 32 patients have died in the past 3 days as a result of the siege on the hospital and lack of power. Coromandel businesses are popping the champagne in anticipation of State Highway 25A reopening 3 months earlier than planned. The route between Kopo and Hikawai, badly damaged during Cyclone Gabrielle, will be in business by December 20. The tourism-reliant area suffered a severe economic downturn following the route's closure. Dive Zone Whitianga owner Daryl Bird says it's a huge development after an extremely tough year for the region.
The day trippers haven't been coming and the batch owners haven't come to their batches. It's just been too hard and too unreliable with road access. So it's very exciting that this is happening.
The housing market appears to have found its footing. Latest QV data shows the average home increased in value by 2.1% over the 3 months to the end of October. The national average now sits at more than $907,000. Auckland, Wellington and Christchurch saw the biggest lift, while only Whangarei, Hamilton and New Plymouth dipped. And there are calls for swift action from the incoming government to address the diminishing availability of rental properties. Rental bonds have consistently decreased since 2013, with a significant drop from 2019 onwards. The Property Investors Federation wants immediate action. Executive member Tim Horsburgh wants politicians to listen to the market.
It's pretty tough out there to be a landlord, but we want to try and reverse the trends and make it easier and better for landlords to provide rental property, and that will certainly ease the pressure.
A new report released in conjunction with World Diabetes Day has found 1 in 3 people with the illness experience discrimination. It's also found stigmatisation influences policy and health funding decisions. In sport, a record equalling 7th New Zealand Trotting Cup looms for driver and co-trainer Mark Purdon on favourite Akuta for the event at Addington this afternoon. The Warriors are keen to ensure next year's home NRL Anzac Day match guarantees more in future. They will host Gold Coast, 9 years since the fixture last featured in New Zealand. And former Black Caps all-rounder Dion Nash believes forcing the Indian batting lineup to panic looms as key for New Zealand in tomorrow night's World Cup cricket semi-final at Mumbai. The hosts were unbeaten in pool play. I'm Neva Manu. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.